start. MTC. Day 14, Number 1. We all know that tempers are one of the first things lost in many arguments. It's easy to say one should keep cool, but how do you do it? The point to remember is that sometimes in arguments the other person is trying to get you to be angry. They may be saying things that are intentionally designed to annoy you. They know that if they get you to lose your cool, you'll say something that sounds foolish, you'll simply get angry, and then it will be impossible for you to win the argument. So don't fall for it. A remark may be made to cause your anger, but responding with a cool answer that focuses on the issue raised is likely to be most effective. Indeed, any attentive listener will admire the fact that you didn't rise to the bait. MTC. Good job. Let's start. MTC. Day 14, Number 2. Remember that patience is always of the essence. If an apology is not accepted, thank the individual for hearing you out and leave the door open for if and when he wishes to reconcile. Be conscious of the fact that just because someone accepts your apology does not mean she has fully forgiven you. It can take time, maybe a long time, before the injured party can completely let go and fully trust you again. There is little you can do to speed this process up. If the person is truly important to you, it is worthwhile to give him or her the time and space needed to heal. Do not expect the person to go right back to acting normally immediately. MTC. Good job. Let's start. MTC. Day 14, Number 3. Say you normally go to a park to walk or work out. Maybe today you should choose a different park. Why? Well, who knows? Maybe it's because you need the connection to the different energy in the other park. Maybe you'll run into people there that you've never met before. You could make a new best friend simply by visiting a different park. You never know what great things will happen to you until you step outside the zone where you feel comfortable. If you're staying in your comfort zone and you're not pushing yourself past that same old energy, then you're not going to move forward on your path. By forcing yourself to do something different, you're awakening yourself on a spiritual level, and you're forcing yourself to do something that will benefit you in the long run. As they say, variety is the spice of life. MTC. Good job. Let's start. MTC. Day 14, Number 4. There are some cultures that can be referred to as people who live outside of time. The Amandawa tribe, living in Brazil, does not have a concept of time that can be measured or counted. Amandawa. Rather, they live in a world of serial events, rather than seeing events as being rooted in time. Researchers also found that no one had an age. Instead, they change their names to reflect their stage of life and position within their society, so a little child will give up their name to a newborn sibling and take on a new one. In the US we have so many metaphors for time and its passing that we think of time as a thing, that is, the weekend is almost gone, or I haven't got the time. ... We think such statements are objective, but they aren't. We create these metaphors, but the Amandawa don't talk or think in metaphors for time. Amandawa. MTC. Good job. Let's start. MTC. Day 14, Number 5. While there are many evolutionary or cultural reasons for cooperation, the eyes are one of the most important means of cooperation, and eye contact may be the most powerful human force we lose in traffic. It is, arguably, the reason why humans, normally a quite cooperative species, can become so non-cooperative on the road. Most of the time we are moving too fast, we begin to lose the ability to keep eye contact around 20 miles per hour, or it is not safe to look. 20. Maybe our view is blocked. Often other drivers are wearing sunglasses, or their car may have tinted windows. And do you really want to make eye contact with those drivers? Sometimes we make eye contact through the rearview mirror, but it feels weak, not quite believable at first, as it is not face-to-face. MTC. Good job. Let's start. MTC. Day 14, Number 6. You are what you eat. That phrase is often used to show the relationship between the foods you eat and your physical health. But do you really know what you are eating when you buy processed foods, canned foods, and packaged goods? Many of the manufactured products made today contain so many chemicals and artificial ingredients that it is sometimes difficult to know exactly what is inside them. Fortunately, now there are food labels. Food labels are a good way to find the information about the foods you eat. Labels on food are like the table of contents found in books. The main purpose of food labels is to inform you what is inside the food you are purchasing. Day 15. MTC. Good job.